Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Export Tallyprime YouTube channel. My name is Babu Rao from Hyderabad. Today, in our video, we are going to discuss about this how to change the financial year. See here, every year we record the transactions from 1st April to 31st March of next year. So, for example, 23-24, 1st April 23 to 31st March 24, we record the transactions. We can record the transactions only during this period only. So after 31st March, so next financial year starts from 1st April 24 and ends with 31st March 25. That is 24. So if you want to record the next year transactions, that is after 31st March 24, you cannot record the transactions this year. So we have to change the financial year and work on the next financial year. Then only we can record the transactions of next financial year. So like this, you can open next financial year and continue recording in the next financial year. And again next financial also you can open and you can continue. That means we can continue all the years in one account. That is in one name of the company. We can continue for many years. So here I'll show you the screenshot. So here the things which are there is here changing the new financial year. That means here, for example, we will take up this one, 1 lakh. Okay, so this is the company. So if we go to the transactions table, if we take the whole year from 1st April, see, from 1st April to 31st March, the transactions are recorded. Okay, suppose after this 31st March, if we take the next day, that is the first day of next year, that is 1st April 24, if we take, it will not accept because we can record transactions only during this period, 1st April 23 to 31st March 24. So for example, if we take voucher, for example, you want to pay 1st April, if you want to open the year, 1st April 24, if we take feature, date cannot be above the current period. The current period is 1st April 24 to 31st March 24. So the date cannot be above this period, means after this, that is after 31st March, 1st April. So we cannot. So in such a case, how to continue the transactions or recording the transactions in the next financial year means we have to change the financial year and open next financial year. Then you can record the transactions for the next financial year. Then how you can do that? So here you can see, for example, you are changing the period. In the same way, you can change this period from this financial year to the next financial year. Just click on this. So create the next financial year. 1st April 24, starting with 1st April 24, ending with 31st March 25. If you do like this, so the financial year current period is changed. So 24, 25. So 1st April 24 to 31st March 25. Now we will go see 1st April. So it is taking the period. So if you give the date, see here, 2nd April, you give, it is taking 1st April, it is taking. So 1st May. So any date it is taking in the next financial year. So if, for example, if you take, suppose 1st April, if you make payment to State Bank of India, you make that. You make the payment to State Bank of India. So you are making the payment to Ajay Traders. Ajay Traders is credit RC. His balance is showing credit balance. So what we can do is, for example, 20,000 rupees, we are making the payment. So here, against reference, so the first bill is 5,000. So we are paying 5,900. And in the next bill, the balance we are paying. So this against this reference, 40,000. Totally, we are paying, and the 64,000 will be the balance. So the date when the entry is accepted in the next financial year. For example, the check number. Yeah. So here, so this is the year, first April 24 made, April 24 to March 25. So in this year, whenever you open this same financial year, current financial, it will only open. And it will only open. So in this case, there is the 23-24 is also there. So if you want to go to the last year, again, you cannot, if you take the last year, that is, for example, if you take 31st March 24, that is last financial year, cannot accept. Date cannot be below the current period. So the date cannot be after the current period, or similarly, the date cannot be, the new financial year is open. So the date cannot be before the current financial year. In such a case, you have to go there and you have to change to the last financial year, 4/23 to 31st March 24. If you do that, it's going to last year. So here, you see, if you see, on the last year transaction, they are open. So like this, if you want to make entries in the last year and current year, both the year, in such a case, what you can do is, so total period you can take. So you can go here, first April 23 to 31st March 25 to take. So you can take any period. See, in this period, 31st, here, 31st March, 31st March, you can take. It is accepting. So 2nd April, you can take. That is also accepting. So it will accept from 23 April to 35, from 31st March 20. So total 2 years it is continuing, or separate account. Years also we can select. So here if you select 1/4/24 to 31st March 25, the next financial year we open. And if you go to the shut down this company, go to the select the company page. See, the 2 years are continued. So here, Ramana Electronics, you see, 1st April 23 to 31st March 25. It is continuing. Okay. And now, for example, now if you go to this account, this one. So like this, you can make the next financial year. So the next financial year, you can make the entries. If you want, whenever you want to make any increase in any financial year, you have to change here. We have to change here. Then only you can make entries in that financial. So like this, both years, whichever year you want, change that year and you can make the entries. But both the years are continuing. And after that, next financial year, 1st April 25 to 26, 25, 26, you can continue in the same way like this. But there is one problem. Since the years are continued, the financial year, if there is any problem, any data is damaged or data is something happens during the last financial year, since the years are continued, the effect will show on the subsequent years also. So there is some problem in the last year data. So it will affect this year data also. So this year data also will be affected, as well as you cannot see the opening balances in the ledger. You cannot see the opening balance of the ledger for all the years. See, 1st April 23. 1st April 23 it started. From then 1st April 24, if you continue 1st April 24, every year beginning, you cannot see the opening balance. You see, here see, this is 1st April 24. You go to order page, select the ledger, select the first one. It is asking opening balance 1st April 22. So when the books are started for this company, so the first financial year beginning only to show the opening balance. Every year it will not show the opening balance. If you have to see the opening balance every year, if you have to see the opening balance every year, for example, here, if you go to here, if you go to this one, 1st April 23, 31st March 24, that is the last financial year. In this case, see the profit and loss account. It is showing the details of the expenses, incomes, everything. Okay. See, when the next year is created, when you are carry forward, only the net profit or net loss, as well as only the stock will be carried forward, and all other incomes and expenses, they will not be carried forward. So the profit or loss, as well as the closing balance, will be shown in the balance sheet also. See here, The closing balances, profit or loss which you will get. This is the difference in opening balance. Something is taken. Okay. So here, profit or loss. Say profit and loss account. Current period is loss. So profit or loss, it is shown. Okay. Then that is the year. And one more thing is, profit and loss account. This here. First April 24 to 31st March 25. We take this. So here, next year also we made one entry, isn't it? So that entry we will remove that entry. Only the year is created. New year is created. Now if you go to the old year 143, 31st March 24, then you go to the profit and loss account, you show the same thing, and balance sheet also it will show 31st March. The same thing to show, say here, the current period and the closing stock it is showing. So these balances. So these balances only will be carried forward to the next year. It is on 31st March, isn't it? If we take the next year, say here next year no entries, 1/4/24, 31st March 25. If you take the next year, if you go to balance sheet, only the balances in the balance sheet will be shown as opening balance. See the trend profit and loss account, we show only the opening that is called the opening stock will show. So there are no sales on other transactions. The same stock will be shown as closing stock also. The same stock will be shown as closing stock. Okay, so like this we show. So in the next year you can make the entries. Okay, so this is the first method. Just simply continue the financial year. Next financial year, you go to this place, click it, and give the next financial year. 1/4/24, 31/3/20. So now we can continue. If you want to make entries for the last year, you have to change the period for last year. If you want to make entries in both the years, then April 23 to March 25, take both years will be shown. And in this select company page, the years are completed. Continue. All the years will be shown here from beginning to the latest year. That is here. 1st April 23 to 31st March 24. Taken here. Yeah. This is now this number. Here, this is the thing. And here, to create 1/4/24, 31 March, 31 March 25. We have taken this also. Okay, so I am taking both the years. So if you continue, you take it. So what will show? It will show 2 years. You see, no entries are made. Yeah. Okay. In the next year, so now you select this company, the company in which you created Ramana Electronics, 1 lakh here. So 24/25 you take 1st April 24, 31st March 25, 31st March 25. So here, for example, if you make an entry here, 1st April, it's a State Bank of India. We made State Bank of India and we paid to Ajay Traders, we paid 20,000, or you make just 5,000 for example. 5,000. So this 5,000 we paid 900 penalty. So to make the payment, by way for example. So if you make the entry, now if you go and see here, so it is continued for next year also. Total period will be shown here. See, 1st April 23 to 31st March 25. So both years, because next year also we started entries. So both years you can show. Okay, this is the first method, but in this method there is a problem because in the previous year there is any problem. So in the data, so it will affect the next succeeding years also, as well as the opening balance will be shown for the first starting year only, 1st April 23 only, it will show the opening balance. Every year, whenever you take, for example, you see, this is so 24, 26 here. This, if you take this, the year is 24, 25. Here if now, if you take the opening balance, for example, it will show you only the opening balance of 23 only. It will not show first April 24. This is the problem. That is why, but many people use this method, simply changing the date, that is changing the period for the next financial. Changing the period, automatically it will start next year. So that is the simple method. That's why many people use this, but at any time they may face lot of problems. In such a case, all the data will be entered. You have to be entered manually again to take time. So to avoid this, what we can do is we can split this company into the new things. We split the company and create a new financial year. That is called as splitting the data. This company is split, so it will create the same company for the same current year and for next year also to create a new company. To create a new company, it is called splitting of data. So in this case, so in the first month, see here, in the 1st April 23 to 31st March 24. So in this case, we made entries only up to 31st March, up to that. Okay, and after that, immediately, if you split the data in the new company, only the opening balances relating to the current year, that is in the balance sheet, whatever balance, that is all the balances available, these will be taken to the next financial year as opening balance. All these closing balance will be taken to the next financial year as opening balances. Simply we can, on 31st March, we can split the data. So two companies will be, that after splitting, two companies will be created. One is the copy of the original company, and the other one is, that is, one is original, that is first financial year company, current financial year company, and another new financial year. Two companies will be created. Okay, then the other thing is, in this case, suppose if you created the next year also, 24 to 31st March 25, you created the next financial year also, and you entered some entries also for 1 day, 10 days, 15 days, or 1 month, whatever it may be. You made entries in the next financial year also, and then the 2 years are continued. But still, you can split the data. If you split the data of the current financial year only will be shown in the current financial year company, current financial year, and the data relating to the next financial year, is from the current financial year. If you take the opening balances, and in the next second new financial year, the data which we entered for 1 month or anything, the data will be shown. That is opening balances plus data relating to the new financial year will be shown. So in this case, there is only one entry, for example. One entry is there. Or if you make another entry, for example, another entry on 1st May, we make another entry. Okay. Here we are receiving, for example, whatever it may be, we are receiving through, for example, we are receiving cash. We are receiving cash from, so this is data, D means data. From the data we are receiving 5,000 rupees, for example, 10,000. 10,000 rupees we are receiving against reference. So 16,000 something from credit balance is also there. Okay. So this amount is received. So we made, so there are two entries. So one is payment, one is receipt. So in the next financial year, the current financial year 23-24 balances means all the closing balance of the current year. So that will be taken as the opening balance next year. Opening balances plus this will be shown. That means data related to the current financial year will be shown in the new created, split companies. In the current financial year company, it will show the current financial year data, and the data relating to the next financial year will be shown in the next financial year, along with opening balances of the current. That is, the closing balance of current financial year will be the opening balance for the next financial year. For example, here, or on 31st March itself, we can split. So there will be, it is not continued, there will be no data entered in the next financial year, no new financial year is created. Directly, if you split, it will create the current financial year as well as the new financial year. It will create two companies, and this company you can delete, and the two newly created companies we can keep. Okay. Or if we create, continue the next financial year, and if you make some entries, in that case also, if you split from 1st April, so up to 31st March, the original, that is current financial year, if you show the data only in that. The data entered in the next financial will not be shown. And in the next financial year, it will create another ledger, another company, and in that, it will take the opening balances, that is closing balance of last, the current financial year will be taken as the opening balances, and the interest made also will be. That means both the companies will be created, two companies, current financial year, and the new financial years will be created, and that are relating to the concerned financial year only will be taken. So in this case, how to do? So in this case, we created two. Okay, and here also, in this case, it will show, since we entered some transactions the next financial year, it is showing the total 1st April 23 to 31st March 25. But here, now, here you see, if you take this one, how to split the data. So from 1st April 23 to 31st March 24, that is the current financial year, it is to be split. Okay, how to split the data into two financial, current financial and the next financial. In this case, so go to Alt by data feature, and here you see backup and restore. After that, there is one option split. If you click that, it will show verify data and split data. Before splitting the data, you click verify data, verify the data, and if it is here, it will show the error. Correct that, and then only you split the data. If there is no error, it will show no errors. So click this, so that it will show the name of the company. Company number is 1 lakh. Yeah, 1 lakh. Okay. So accept. See, it is verified. So no errors found. So errors are not found. Go back. Again go to the Alt Y. Now again split. Now go to split. So now if we go to split, see here, company name, and when the financial year, current financial year ending is 31st March 24 ending. So from 1st April, we have to split the data. So that is split from 1st April. And now the current data starting from April 23-24. So the first company, same name, 1st April 23, starting from 1st April 23. That means 23-24. And new second name of the second company, same company name from 1st April 24, starting from 1st April, two companies will be created. So you click that, accept. So do you want to continue the splitting? Yes. If you click yes. Oh, it is splitting, loading the company, checking the balances, and now see this splitting the data. Splitting the data, it will create the two companies. Our first existing company will be there. Again, it will create two companies. One is the copy of the existing company, and the next one is new financial year. So the current we can delete because the copy is created. We can delete this one. So here, first complete created. Okay, see. So starting from 1st April 23 and starting from 1st April 24 is okay. So this is the actual current year, current financial year. Again, it created copy. So in the current financial year, you see that you have to, when you select the year, you have to change the year. This is 23-24. So 1st April 23, 31st March 24. This is the current financial year. You see what are the entries from 1st April to 31st March? All the entries are available. This is only all the entries, but we require only the balance sheet you can take. See here, if you go to all F1, all the details are there. That is up to 31st March. So 21 lakhs, 96,000 and all. The same these balances will be taken at the same balances will be available in this company also. The same percentage will be 23. So if you go to this place, here also see the same company, same amounts, everything will be available as open as okay, 31st March 20. So this is the closing balance. So the same balance available here. So we can delete this one. So go to Alt page and can select this one. This is not required no more. So from Alt delete. Are you sure? Yes, delete. So that is deleted. So two companies are available. So this is the company for the current period. And if we take Alt F1, all the balances are there. These will the opening closing balance of 31st March. From 1st April, it is opening balance. You go to the next year and when you select this one, you have to change this also. 1/4/24, 31/20. Okay. So here, whenever you change the company and the concerned financial year, you have to take here. So it is there. If you select this, you have to change this period. You select this, change this period. Take the balance, you see. Here, these are they are all first name. You take up as 1/4/24, 1/4/24. Okay. 1st April 24. Because we made entry the second year now. So 1st April 24. 1st April 24. These are the opening balances. See, 21 lakh 91. Same thing. But still, after when you in the last year, the previous financial year, the previous company, when you continue, we make two entries for the next year also. So the opening balances are taken as well as the entries also will be taken. You see, we have to see two entries made. One is on 1st April, one is on 1st May. So both the entries are available in the next year. So opening balances from last year will be taken and the entries continued in the next year also will be taken. So these entries will be taken to the new company. Up to 31st March, old entries will be taken to the previous company, like this entry. So if you go here, if you shut down this one, see here, both the companies, if you shut down, if you go here, so both these companies are available here. See here. 1 lakh. So since two companies are created, the old company number is 1 lakh. And here two companies are created. So different numbers are given 1 lakh 2 and 1 lakh 5. This is from 23-24. This is from 24-25. So both the companies will be shown separately. Suppose if something happens in the data of the current financial year, it will not affect the next financial year. So next financial year, there will be no problem. That is why this is the best method. And one more thing is here, in this case, and then Alt F3, and here this one also, select it both. Here is the keeping the date like this. From 1st April 23, you can take from 1st April 23, you can take here. Go to Alt page here, 1st April 23. Go to end and you can make it as simply not from 1st April. This is 2023-24. So like this, for the mailing name, the date is now expired. Okay. So 23-24. So accept this. So this is it. And go to this one also. And now for this also, you make it as 1st April 24 means 2024-25. So the name, I mean the year is changed. So like this. Accept. So here you see it is showing from 1st April. Okay. So in this case, it is showing from 1st April 23 about the same existing financial. So like this, we can. So the closing balance of the last financial year 23-24 will be taken only as opening balances, and anything if we continued in the last year financial year, if we continued in the next financial year and made some entries, those entries also will be shown in this. You see here, if you go to, so if you select this one, here, if you change, this is 23-24, 23-24. If you select this 24-25, here also you have to change 1/4/24, 31st March. You have to change. You go to profit and loss. Only opening balances, closing balances. Okay. And something here. 1st May. Okay. But you made the entries for payment and receipt. Only in the balance sheet it will affect. That is the bank you paid through cash or bank. See entries you take. One is 23-24-25. Here, this is bank and this is cash. So the cash and bank only it will change. So in the profit and loss, if you make any purchase or sales, when you are continuing from 23-24, when you are continuing, if you made some purchase sales also, then the purchase sales will affect the profit and loss account. Here only opening and closing stock. If you make any purchase sales, it will affect that. If you take the balance sheet, in such a case, it will show, it will affect the profit as well as it will affect the closing stock, that's the opening stock. That is affect the opening stock will not affect, as well as purchase debtors and creditors. Cash or bank means bank account and cash account. This will affect. So there will be change in this. Suppose if you purchase or sell on credit, then debtors and creditors will change. Otherwise, everything is. So like this, we can do two methods. One is continuing the financial year. So create the next financial. Just simply, just like changing the period. So Alt F2, 1424 to 15, 31, 5, 31, 3, 25. So next year is created. So whenever you open, by default, that year only will open. Right? In this case, you see, both are available here. If you want to work on this, you have to change here. We are changing, we are selecting this, then you have to change here. 23, 23. If you select this, you have to change. But if you select from select the company page, whatever you select directly to see here, you select 23, 24, automatically it will show 23, 24. Okay. If you select the next day, next year, you select this one. So here, automatically 24, 23. So from select company page, if you select, automatically the date will. If you that all the companies are selected already, and if you change the companies, the respective period, we have all the companies are 24, 25. So there is no need to change this. If you select any 23, 24, then you have to change this also. This is the second method. First method, many people use, but this second method, splitting the company data, is very, very, very best method. There is one more method. So in that method, no, some people may use, but it will be a problem, because in that case, how to do is, for example, so here, if you select this one, you select this is 23, 20. So in this one, what we can do is, all the transactions means only the closing balances. So for next year, only the closing balances will be transferred, will be carried forward. The closing balances that is shown in the balance sheet. These closing balances, as well as the masters, all the masters and the closing balances should be carried forward to the next year. So how we will do it is, what we do is, here for 24, 25, we create a new company. The same name, everything should be same. Here, if you go to, so if you go to F11, so the company, the number, everything, the number, everything should be same. So with the same details, you have to open a company, Ramanaya Electronics, 2024-25. You can create, only we are creating the company with the GST number and all. So no masters, nothing will be there. In such a case, all the masters with closing balances of 23-24, because they are carried as opening balance for next year. So only the closing balance is only the balances in the balance sheet, including the profit or loss. So masters and the closing balances should be exported. So here new company is created, keep it. We have to export from this one. We have to export. We export. See here, current page means the current page. We have to export. For example, balance sheet. If you take, if we export, to show current. So balance sheet, only balance sheet will be taken forward. So here, export current page. If we go to here, is condensed, and here from tally to carrier, tally will accept only XML data input, change XML data. That is the data file. And when you are exporting to portal, GST portal, it will accept only JSON, JSON file. So like this model you have to take and the local drive. So like this, we have to export. Okay. And in this one, what you have to do is here, current, and here, what you have to take export file format and vertical balance sheet, no, including working capital, file format, local drive, file format, this one, and balance sheet, XML, or you can take profit and loss. You can take, it's not available here. You can take accept what you call we have to select that and we have to export to, so export to some drive. So in the drive, it will be exported. And after that, we have to open the company, newly created company, 2324 is there. Now current financial, new financial, to create a company again manually. So open that company, Ramana Electronics 2425. So we have to open the last year financial, current financial, export the data means masters and trans. If you select transactions, here we select transactions only. So here it is exported. So here what we are doing is, so open the next financial, new financial we created. Now the data is in one folder we kept. So that is to be imported. Export from the old financial year, that is current financial year, that export. And we created a new financial year, new company with new financial. And into that company, you have to import. So then click import. What you have import? Transactions means the transactions which we recorded in the next financial year. If you record in the next financial year, that also, or if you take masters, you select masters means all the masters with only the opening balances, closing balances of last year will be the opening balances of this year. So if you select masters, all the masters and the masters which have the opening balances, along with the opening balances, it will import into the new financial year. So if you check out the old financial year closing balance of balance sheet and the new financial year opening balance sheet, everything will be the same. So this is the different thing. So exporting, creating a new company, the same with the same name, with the new financial year, with the same details, GST details, and all these things. Creating a new company and exporting data into and keeping it some folder and open the new financial company and import the data. And in that case, select masters with balances, masters with balances also, masters with all the balances will be imported into this. Okay. And if you select suppose you have continued that and you have recorded some transactions also for the new financial year. In such case, masters, if we select all the masters with opening balances, and then again import transactions which are recorded in the next minute. Everything will be imported into this. This is generally mostly 5 to 10% will use this. No one will use this. The first two methods only they use, but the second one, splitting data, is the best method. Okay. So with this, I'm closing this topic. And one more thing, many people just they are watching the videos and but not subscribing to the channel. Please, everyone visiting my channel, subscribe the channel and click the bell icon after the subscribe button and select all. You will get notification for all the videos which I upload. And also share the channel with others. And if the watch every video till the end, if you skip in the middle, the next part you cannot understand. So watch every video till the end. And if the video is good, please like the video. If you like the YouTube, people will recommend this video to many people so that many people will learn all these things. And one more thing is, I am running online classes. So please, if anybody is interested to join the online classes, only online classes, you can contact me and you can join the classes whenever I am opening I'm starting a new batch. Within a week or something, I'm going to open a new batch. So then you can join the classes if you are interested. Okay. And this is the okay. And wish you all the best. And we will meet in the next video. And bye.